Hello boys and girls, just thought I'd do a quick moto vlog. Basically I'm just going to talk about motorbikes really, obviously. I love motorbikes, I've been doing it for about 6 years or so. However, there is a few things that they don't tell you, is they? Rather the things I don't like about it. One, it's just very expensive, like very, very expensive. You know, you have to buy the motorbike in the first place. There's the insurance. You have to buy all your gear. The bike keeps cutting out because it's cold. Fucking thing. You know, the bikes cost you a fortune in the first place. The insurance. You have to buy all your gear. That's not cheap, is it? You know, it's just absolutely insanely expensive. And then obviously you have to pay for your to do your test. It's about £100 for your CBT. For your normal full license, sorry, that's basically £1,000, and that's assuming you pass it the first time. You might not do, and in which case you'd have to pay the instructor, you know, subsequent fees, probably £150, £200 per retake, and it can get very, very expensive. That's why a lot of people stay there, you fucker. That's why a lot of people stay on a 125, because it's a lot cheaper. It is another point as well, which obviously is quite, well, I find quite amusing as well. It takes you like 15 minutes to get ready in the morning. You know, you have to get your boots on, you have to get all your gear on, any body armour out like that. You know what I mean? That's a bollock ache. It takes you, you know, and if you've got an all-in-one piece suit, that's at least 20 minutes. And not to mention, if you like want to go to the toilet, you have to give yourself like fucking 30 minutes notice to go for a shit, because it takes that long to get your leather suit off. You know, you go to the bathroom, so I won't be long, get in there like an hour, and your friends say, no, is he alright? It's like, no, he's alright, he's just flapping up floor like a shot dolphin, trying to take his fucking leather thing off before he shits himself. You know, that's always funny. Oh dear. Anyway, hence the reason why I swapped to a normal fucking two-piece textile outfit. You know, it's less hassle, but it still takes like 10 minutes to get ready. Only trouble is, as well, it's sort of totally humour, I know, but you know, by the time you, because I wear boots underneath my trousers, it means you can't pull them down when you go up to the toilet. You have to take your boots off in order to pull your trousers down all the way, so you can go for a shit. See, they don't tell you things like that, do they? When you know, when you go to for bike lessons and things, to teach about your helmet and road safety, they don't take you out to go for a shit. You know, the joys of motorbiking. Anyway, there you go. Oh, and the other thing I don't particularly like about motorbiking is you'd have to concentrate a huge amount. A lot more. I know you have to concentrate anyway, that's just normal road sense and roadcraft, but hang on, let's see what he's doing, hang on. Yeah, just normal fucking roadcraft, I know, but it's still very tiring. You have to keep constantly looking at both your shoulders, mirrors behind you, see what other cars are doing, they're going to pull out. You know, it's very, very time consuming and concentration heavy, far more than it would be driving a car, because obviously you get noticed in a car, and if you're on a motorbike you generally just get ignored. Even if they say, oh, but make sure you make eye contact with the driver when you're passing a junction, look at his wheels, etc., that first things to turn. But I've done all that, and they look at you and stop like that. Oh, I've got a motorbike. Hey, motorbike behind me. Ah, it's alright, it's not a young lad. Right, we'll nip down the bypass, I think. fucking hell. I don't want to be in that lane though, dude, so I'm not racing you. You flew past me like, yeah man, check me. Your dick's bigger than yours, man. Just flew past me, innit? But, see, I don't want to be in that lane though. That's the wrong lane for me. I'm going in this lane, so fuck you. You can put your small cock away, man. I'm on 1252. I don't want to go like fast, really. I'm 40 years old. I'm not 17. You know, I don't want to go quick. Off again, look, gain it large. In fairness, I think it's quicker than me, to be fair. I'm not sure what bike is on, but this is I'm only on a Keeyway TX 125. It is not the fastest thing in the world. Go way up my arse for. It is not the fastest thing in the world. I mean, if you 3P, it will do about 55, maybe 60 on a good day. But yeah, that's about average really for a 125. They're not built for speed, are they? Anyway, that's about it for waffling about motorbikes. I do quite love them. They are ludicrously expensive. If you want a decent bike, that's going to cost you a hell of a lot of money. That's basically, I'll stick with a 125 thanks to the little Chinese thing. They do get a bad name, Chinese bikes, but they're not too bad really, you know. So people say, oh, they drop to bits after after a while. Well, that's true with any motorcycle if you don't look after them. I mean, generally, you're like 17-year-olds, which is usually the case with 125 motorbikes. You know, they don't really look after them. They're not exactly mechanically minded. As long as it starts up and they put petrol in it, they're not particularly fussed. You know, they'll just thrash around all day on it and thrape fucking hell out of it, and then go, oh, my bike's gone funny, it's not working right, it's bugging out, it's like accelerator, my brakes don't work. Well yeah, try and do some maintenance on it once in a while, won't go amiss. You know, check your brake pads, that helps, clean them, you know, check your chain tension. You know, all things like this, you know, take tyre pressures. I mean, most people don't do a walk around in the morning. A walk around is basically a very simple, very quick check of your bike before you go on it in the morning. You know, you check your oil levels, check whether your lights or indicators are working, check your tread, check your tyres, make sure there's no nails in it, make sure indicators are working. You know, make sure your brakes are alright. It takes minutes out your morning. To have a really good scrutiniser on your bike, it takes about 3 minutes, 4 minutes at most. It's not difficult, but nobody, you know, very rarely people do it, especially young lads. They'll just jump straight on it, start it up and rape away at it. I mean, a while ago I had a young lad come to me. I'm in like a block of flats. This is a young lad from upstairs. He says, "Well, have a look at my bike, mate. It's not running right. It keeps cutting out and it's bogging out and it's not running properly and various other things." Hang on, just get around here. So it's cunts doing right. And says, "Yeah, mate, no problem. I'll have a quick look at that." I had a look at it. His brake pads were down to dust and there was no oil in it. Like zero oil. I said, "How long's it been like that?" He goes, "Oh, yeah, I didn't have a clue." It's like, well, why don't you know? It's your bike. You're supposed to know these things. You know, you're supposed to look after your bike and check it and give it plenty of love. You know, because if you look after your bike, it'll look after you, won't it? Good place to park, you fucking dickhead. You know, things like that. Mind you, it reminds me of a funny story really. Many years ago when I was a young lad and I first started riding bikes, well, legally anyway. You know, back in the day you didn't need a licence, did you, and insurance? You just go on it, mate, and fuck you went. There were no APR cameras out in them days, you could just get away with it for years. Anyway, I'm on this little, I can't remember what bike it was, 125 anyway. And I was flying past this nightclub late at night. Loads of these young lasses came out with really tiny short skirts. I thought, fucking hell, that's nice. So I check in her arse out, and I run straight outside of a taxi. Flew over the bonnet, jumped up, and everyone all laughing at me. I thought, that's fucking great, that. Great cunt, that. I've got no licence, no insurance, no MOT, no... Hang on. Hate this bit. And I just jumped back out back and went quick for anybody found place. But that day you could do shit like that. You know what I mean? It's not advisable, of course, and you certainly never get away with it nowadays. It's definitely a no-no. But you know, I'm only a young lad. You know, you don't really care, do you, when you're a young lad? Hence my point why young lads don't look after the stuff. You just see you don't care, do you? Generally, you know, your mum and dad's bought your bike anyway. And if it packs up, so fucking what, they'll sort it out. You know what I mean? It's kind of that attitude. It's just a bit silly, really. But you know, I'm not slagging 17-year-olds off. We've only 17 months. I mean, I was just as crazy and mental when I was 17. That was the car my arse for. Back off. Surprised it into an Audi or BMW. Now you noticed that. To know, like, if someone's going to drive like a cunt and do something really inappropriately, like drive up your arse, cut you up, fucking I'll try and overtake you on a bend and all the crazy shit. So it was an Audi or a fucking BMW, innit? White vans as well, they're bastards. Keep your distance from them. You can guarantee they'll do something stupid. I mean, that's sort of stereotyping, I know, and it'd be wrong to say everyone's like that, but generally they are, you know. BMWs, Audis, and white vans. Just watch them, mate. They'll have you off, I'm telling you. Not only will they see you, or not see you, they just don't care anyway. They couldn't give a fuck if you're there or not. They'll just ram you. I mean, it's not a bad idea, really, to assume everyone's out to kill you. I know you shouldn't really ride around scared, but yes, you should a little bit. When you get too cocky and complacent and too confident, what usually happens is you'll take a bend wrong, you'll overcook it, go into oncoming traffic, or you'll fly in a bush, or your bike will skate out from underneath you because you've tried to get knee down like a dickhead and you've slipped away, or you're not concentrating one day and a car will fucking come on the inside while you haven't seen and knock you off. Probably an Audi. You know, you do have to really, really be careful. I know what it's like when you're young, you know, you can go, oh, you know about, I've been riding years, never fell off once, I'm the best fucking rider in the world, me. You know, I'm fucking right good rider, me. I'm an amazing rider. You know, that's what we all think. Most bikers will think that until the day they fucking hit a wall or fall off or slide under a fucking lorry or something. Up to then they've been a fantastic rider. Excellent safety record. You know, it only takes a moment lapse in concentration and you're off. Anyway, that's me done. I'll shut up.